For real. Oh. Okay. Anybody else? All right. Some people. Some people. Yeah. Okay. Anybody else got an answer to that? Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. I'm loud enough. No, I would just, because I've been, researching and looking at a lot of stuff, especially relationships, and I feel like it depends on your friendship. That's how I would feel about it. Because once you know somebody in a friend level or a friend zone, it makes it easier to want to commit to somebody. Because there's a lot of scared feelings, emotions. You don't know yourself. You don't know them. It's like, why am I commit to you? So I feel like if you have intentional friendship before you even think about the commitment, I think it'll just move into it unless you like her. Because apparently she don't. But that's how I feel about it.
Okay. All right. So you're saying that we need to be friends first. And so how long should we be friends before we... Okay. Now you said a word right there. Not being intimate with somebody. So are you saying the same thing?
Basically, no, I'm not saying that you don't have to be. You can still, no, hold on. No, I'm saying you can still be intimate. That's just part of getting to know somebody.
Okay, but she's saying let's be friends. Oh.
Just because we have intercourse or something like that don't mean that I still don't want to get to know you. I'm saying, so it don't change the dynamics of I want to still get to know you. Just because if you give it to me on the first day, the fourth day, that don't even matter to me because I want to get to know you as a person. Yeah. So I'm just saying, from me, I'm a man, so I want to get to know you. So it don't matter about all that. I want to get to know you. No, it does matter.
Why though? If you get to know me,
That's part of you.
but that's
I mean, that's part of that. I want to know you in your whole entirety, your mind, your body. I want to know everything about you. That's gonna automatically come. I mean, you ain't got to talk about it. Nothing. That's gonna automatically come. Because once you, then that's fine. After a while, she will. Yeah, after a while, she will, cause she gonna feel intimate and she gonna feel like, hey, I'm digging him, he digging me. It's gonna automatically be. So I don't even have to approach a woman like that and say, this is what I want. I mean, that's a given. You know what I'm saying? That's like, we grown. So that's a given. If you want to give it to me, you give it to me. If you don't, then you don't.
Then I may go somewhere else.
No, huh?
Then
No,
you might go somewhere else. I'm just saying.
No. You don't go nowhere. You just put that energy into it. So so if she's valuable in other ways, you put that energy into it. You like, oh, well, it ain't about just the sex.
Oh, okay.
You see what
Okay.
I'm saying?
So that means if it's not just about the sex, that means you're not going somewhere else to get it. You still gonna be right here. We friends, and I'm gonna get to know you.
No,
it don't have to be no intimacy between us.
Well, it's a difference if you're saying me, like other people, yeah. But I'm a sexual. I'm a.
You have got to defend yourself.
Look.
He said none of this applies to him.
No, it do. Okay, if it's me, I say I'm a sexual person.
Okay.
So that may
Bring it
happen.
on.
Yeah, bring it on. If not, then we I'm not saying we're gonna move around. I want to get to know that person also.
Oh. Okay. All righty then.
Girl,
There you have it.
Tell them.
say no. She ain't on your team on that one. All right. Okay. Anybody else? Okay, that was good. Let me see. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. I gotta get in the
Chris,
lights.
you must think it should be a time frame.
You know what? Okay, let me just say this. I'm talking about Christy, okay? I mean, I'm just saying, he knows.
Johnny said, hold on, let me cut.
I'm just saying, this is me. I believe that, first of all, let me back this up. This is how I believe about me. Christy, I'm a wife. And I'm just saying. So here's the thing. As a single woman, if you're going to date me with intentions of, because she's a wife, that's who I am. And if you don't see that I am the one, if you don't feel that, guess what? I'm just saying. That's me. That's me. Now, because I don't think.
But I'm saying it takes me as long as sometimes.
I mean, I get it. Let me tell you this, though. So I believe that it doesn't take you years to know that this woman is the one for you. I don't think it takes that. I don't think that you got to. See, if it does, then you're not ready. So that's my opinion. I think that if it takes you, you like 2-3 years, 4, 5, 6, 7, you're not ready. So if you're not ready, me either. I'm going on to the next man because there's men out here that are ready, that want a wife. And I'm just saying, this is Christy. That's me.
Okay. I'll let you make with that one.
I'm just... You know what? And let me tell you something. We've had a talk about this, me and Judah. And so he knows. He agrees with me as far as the time frame. Right, Johnny? Anyway. Look, it's about 4 mics back there.
Yeah.
Tell me they ain't got no mic.
You need a mic, Johnny?
What's that head shake, Derek?
Sometime it happen like that.
Okay.
And sometime it don't. It took my daddy 2 months, and he married my mama. But, and they stayed married for, years, 20-something years.
Right.
There you go. Everything is different, and everybody operate different.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't think it's, the same. Okay.
Now, a year is a good time.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is be honest, though. Like,
Okay.
if I would be honest. If I know she's not the one,
Right.
I say you're not the one. But if you're still under evaluation, I say you're still under evaluation.
Okay. Why you gonna just keep wasting time? That's all I'm saying.
Why are you saying wasting time
Well, because I'm saying this. Because here's my thing. If you know that this woman is not for you, if you know this not your wife,
but you're saying if you know,
well,
you may not know.
So after
The
let's give it a year or two.
The representative lasts about 6 to 8 months.
Okay. So let's give it a year or two, right?
Yeah.
And if you know that she's not the one, now her heart is in it. If she's still with you, her heart is in it. If you know,
like if I know she's not the one,
let her go.
I would let her go.
So the man that want to be, yes, so, you know what I'm saying? Come on.
If you don't know,
Man, y'all crazy. Johnny, I ain't never think you'll fall. You Johnny, I ain't never, boy, you married For real, I got you. Stay married. That's all. That's what he's trying to do. Stay married, Johnny.
Hey, I'm just saying. All right. All right, y'all. Now, let me see. Okay, so this question is, how important is your partner's passion? How important is that to you, your partner's passion? How important?
I was passing it to him.
You know? You're not gonna start. He ain't gonna start. Uh-oh. Go ahead, sir. You got what's your thought on that? Oh, they done gave you the mic anyway. He wasn't even ready.
Well, I believe everybody's passion is important. And, with anything with a partner, you have to tap into that passion just as much as they have to tap into it. And show support. That's the main thing in the relationship is showing support. Because we support each other. Mm-hmm. Because your passion can inspire my passion. And therefore, so on and so on, making us the best that we can be as a couple. So yeah, passion is important.
It is important.
You know what I'm saying? It's also important when, and being a couple, is finding out what's your passion. Mm-hmm. Because that significant other might be the one that says, oh no, this is where you are and who you should be. And, this is what I see in you. And if she or he value her or his opinion about them, and you're like, you know what? I always like to do that. Hey, do it. And I'll help you and I'll support you. So yes, passion is important to us individually and us as a couple.
There you go, right there. Anybody else? All right, I think he said all of it. You covered all the bases on that. Listen, I got one more question I want to throw at y'all before we get to our first artist. Can you stay faithful to someone who doesn't fulfill you sexually? Can you stay faithful even though she don't do the things that you want from a woman or a man? Can you stay faithful? Anybody? Oh, okay.
Oh, here she go. Go. I answered.
Go ahead and give
No.
her. She wants.
If they not, okay. What was the question? Can you stay faithful?
Can you stay faithful to someone who doesn't fulfill you sexually?
Why you can't just teach them to fulfill you sexually?
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. Did y'all see the rose that just came out? Oh, you can be faithful. Absolutely.
I think it would be challenging. It would definitely be challenging for me if somebody is not fulfilling me sexually to be faithful.
Okay, will be challenging. So do you give them a chance? How long you know what I'm saying? Like, are you going to say, hey, babe, this is what I need you to do?
Yeah, I would try to coach them, try to train them. And try to, bring them up to the standards. Because what you do for somebody, because what you do for somebody, the other person may not like that. So you think you knocking it out the box when they like, I don't even like that. Yeah,
right.
Don't touch me like that.
Right.
So sometimes it take a while to gel and get that. So, yeah, I think, you give them a chance, maybe about, a couple of months or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it ain't 3 to 5 years for that. That's too long, 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, I don't want that.
No, I could stay faithful, but I wouldn't stay with them.
Oh.
So Yes, it is. She said being faithful is when I stay with you and don't cheat on you and don't deceive you and hurt you. So therefore, if you can't fulfill me, say it don't. She didn't say a time frame, how long we've been trying, what we've been doing. Have I told you? Are you listening? No, I'm leaving.
Oh,
So
right there.
that's just me. Hater.
Oh.
Hater. Yes, I do. You want to be a whole football coach? I don't want to coach nobody.
Oh.
You grown, okay? I ain't trying to teach nobody.
She keeping it real though. You go. I don't know. I'm kind of old school now, so I'm gonna kind of weigh the pros and the cons. It's too cold outside to be trying to dip off, so you just gotta start adding stuff like and now it takes two incomes to make it, so you might have to give and take on some stuff. So on the cool, that's where communication come in at. Like, you know what? That's why I wasn't in the bedroom with you today. I fell asleep on the couch. Nothing was happening in the room today. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a chance, but I think that vibes are important. That you have to vibe with your person spiritually and then on a mental level, and also you have to start seeing your partner as a human being instead of just someone that should be like submissive to just what you want, so that you can get to know them, know what their vibes are, and then when you study somebody, you can actually know where their spots are and get there, and that might help you get to sleep quicker too when you know their spots. But
All right.
but on that though, I just think that you just need to have communication. Just
There
to
you
like
go.
say, I'm not gonna leave, or if I do leave, you already know why, and I'll just wait. You got into when this lease is up.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna let a grown man talk.
Oh, wait. So, wait. Right here. Right here.
I'm gonna say this because it was my question. That's a lie. To clarify the question, what if the person doesn't physically have it? Because they are an amazing person and the vibe is real and you love them. So what if you love somebody and they just physically cannot please you? That's the question. That part.
Yeah, because
I don't. Get me on the mic. Y'all know I'm retarded. I'm not testifying to nothing.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Do we know he's too small? That's the question. Do we know he's too small? Like, do you know he's too small? Like that on Facebook, boy, they say y'all ain't gonna be real about that shit. They say y'all ain't. Wait, we're going to tour? Wait a minute. Oh, wow. Yeah, we are.
Live. She said, never mind. Go ahead, baby.
It's dark. It's dark. They can't get it.
They don't know who you are. Go ahead, love.
So I think when you come from an unconditional level of love, then you learn to overlook that. Sex is a powerful thing, but it's only a benefit to the relationship that you have. So if you have a core and you have an understanding and you've built something that's, in my opinion, authentic and real, then the sex, it does become something that it can become a challenge. I mean, of course, you want things, but at the end of the day, when you make a commitment to someone, that for good or bad, for better or worse, those are the things that come with. So you can't necessarily always say you will always have your good parts, your bad parts. However, I'm going to ride with you through, and I'm like this gentleman in the front. When you're committed, you're committed. So it doesn't matter boyfriend, girlfriend. That's just my opinion. That just overshadows everything.
All right. All righty then. That's what she said. Pass that back.
Yes, I believe that, this is why it's very important before you commit to have sex with that person. Because, it's been instances where a woman would sleep with a man and already know that she would cheat on because of his lack of what have you. But being in a relationship, I believe that you can be faithful to that person if you're in that relationship, because you learn to love more things about that person, and it supersedes your sexual aspect of that relationship. Right.
Okay.
Well, it's not really a sacrifice. It's just huh? Right. But when you say sacrifice, that means that you're killing off something. You're not killing off something. You're just transferring your energy to something else. Yes. But again, this is why it's important before you commit to know. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. But just imagine. This is my thing. Just imagine how long our parents were in the relationship, where sex faded out of the relationship, or it wasn't as important in the relationship. Sooner or later, yes. Oh well, you shouldn't be committed in that relationship from the jump start. Exactly, you shouldn't have been. You shouldn't have committed to you. I mean, because you doing yourself a disfavor by committing to something that you're not comfortable with in the first place. That's what I say. That, but if you inside the relationship and things or your appetite becomes more in that relationship, then you can. You know what I'm saying? I think that you can more or less channel your energy somewhere else.
All right. There you go. There you have it. All right. Okay. Okay. All right, y'all. Thank y'all. We're going to go ahead and go to the stage. All right. Coming to the stage. All right, all right. So thank y'all for participating in those questions. We're gonna bring this young man up. I have known this young man. He has been a pillar in our comedy life. Does that make sense? Okay. So for years, asked this man to come and help us out on different occasions. I think the first time, Johnny, was it my birthday? Yeah, the first time I had my milestone birthday, and I was like, you know what? Let's get this young man to come in, and he was awesome. And from there, every time we needed a comedian to come and serve us personally, we called him. So, coming to the stage, he hails from the city of Fort Worth, out of Stop 6 or something like that. All right, y'all give it up for Jazz.
All right, what's up, Wick Live? Let me hear you make some noise. All right, I know we out on a school night, but that's cool. I'm just excited just to be at the house. I've been in lockdown for almost a year trying to stay alive. This is like my first gig where I'm actually get to wear pants. I'll be on those Zoom calls and all I have on just the top. I know I'm not the only one, but it's perks though with them Zoom calls, working from home, wiggle that mouse and go back to bed, frying fish in between calls, doing laundry. I enjoy working at the house. I don't think I'm ever going back. I even enjoy being like an E-member on Sunday. Wake up out the bed, just turn the phone on, listen to it with the headphones, go back to sleep, wake back up, and then start cooking my grits and everything. I got my son. I left him at the house. He'll be 17 this year. I know I don't look that old, but I got a 17-year-old son. I left him at the house tonight because the way I see it, if he opens the door and get kidnapped, that's on him. He's too old to be opening the door for strangers. I'm like, you deserve to get kidnapped. You open the door for strangers. Should know the rules. It's a trip. And he my height, so we're trying to work on an academic scholarship right now. We just gave up on the dream. No, just got to go ahead and stay studying on books, son. That's how it's going to go. Boy, a lot's been going on. I haven't seen Johnny in about a year. Y'all give it up for DJ Johnny. I ain't seen him in over a year. Chris, what's going on? I ain't seen y'all in forever. I'm one of those kind of people. You know, I would like on Sunday get out the house and go to church on Sunday. But then, you know, I be seeing some of my members, they be having like COVID testimonies. So that's what be keeping me from going to church on Sunday. Like, you know what, another one got a COVID testimony. It is what it is on that. Oh, man, I told Johnny, I said, I'm going to try to get my sea legs back, but it's a trip. Now, you know, I'm living in 2021 now. Thank God I made it out of 2020. I believe that we should be like Bible characters. Like right after Revelation, we should go into 2020. Lakeisha was walking on the street, found out Kobe died. After that, the whole year just went to trash. I've just never seen anything like that in my life. I thought we were going to get over it by Easter, but that didn't work, and we just held on tight. It's a trip. Oh, man, got to watch the Pandemic Bowl the other day. Give it up for Tom Brady with 7 rings. But give it up for the real number 7, Kaepernick. Boy, that NFL, they apologized to us and everything, had the Negro National Anthem at the football game. Now, you know that's a different direction America going into. Had a gospel choir there, halftime show in the back. I didn't even know who that dude was until he sung the hit at the end. I thought I was watching Bruno Mars the whole time. I'm like, what happened to Bruno? Weekend coming in there looking like Monday morning. Got to go back to the old school Super Bowl shows with like Prince. Who remember that? Michael Jackson. Janet Jackson. And I hate that I was going to get some nachos and I didn't get to see what happened with Janet. I know it. It's a trip. You know, I feel like I'm like in the Twilight Zone. Thank God that I got single before the pandemic hit. Well, I would say that, but nothing like living in a toxic household with someone you can't stand, and then you can't leave because everybody in quarantine. And then that's when people trying to talk about you can't satisfy me, but you can't go nowhere, so it is what it is. Got to take a mask on just to go creep. Anybody I go pick up, we got to pick up a mat, put on a mask, and sit 6 feet apart in public. Don't try to just leave me at that door. You know what time it is. I'm trying to do right. The crazy part now, dating in 2021, is that, you know, people like to tag you in places. And it's nothing like I don't want to be seen with you. You just don't know who I owe money to. You gonna mess around and we ain't gonna get our meal paid for it trying to tag me in places. Boy, I got a sister. If you owe her $10, every post you put on social media better be about the struggle. So we got money for cheddars today, but you ain't got mine. She one of those. Come up to the restaurant. He washing dishes today. I'm coming to get mine. It got to be some kind of etiquette. You know what I'm saying? Like a 3-date minimum before you start tagging me in places. It is nothing. I'm not ashamed. You just don't know who I owe money to. I then came to the revelation that, it do take 2 incomes to make it. When Christy had that question, that was my setup. Like, you know what? She don't satisfy me, but it's cold outside. You know what? I'd rather, I could go unsatisfied and warm in the house during wintertime. That's a trip, and I can't even cheat right anyway. I'll probably get caught. Be forgetting to lock my phone and stupid stuff. Be like, oh yeah, I did cheat on you the other day. I'm sorry, You want to go to church, we might ask for forgiveness. Neither one of us going anywhere until this lease is up, so might as well just make it work. You know how it go cause nowadays when you meet somebody, you vibe, y'all together. Once that toothbrush is there, y'all together. Once that toothbrush there, y'all are together until you decide to break up. Have anybody ever been in a relationship where you have to strategize how to break up with somebody because you don't know if they're going to be crazy? You just know, like, if I go ahead and leave today, they're going to find me. So you be trying to, like, use reverse psychology, using things that they said against them. Men be doing it too. Y'all think it's just y'all women. Men be trying to strategize and leave. We just don't report our abuse because we be ashamed. But men be getting abused too. Them love taps hurt. If I catch you looking at her again. Popping up at doors and stuff. Once you get that toothbrush over there and decide you to mess up that routine, somebody pop up at doors unannounced. Where's she at? Hide in the closet. It's a trip. Oh man, but I'm just excited. I feel like I'm on vacation or something. I've been in the house forever. I went to Galveston a couple of days ago and had a gig out there. It was just a free trip. I ain't been outside forever. It's like, you want to go to Galveston? Yeah, it was just up. Had a good time out there. Think I'm gonna go ahead and kind of end this on a high note. We got a vaccine now. Give it up, we got a vaccine. We still don't have a cure for mesothelioma. I can't even pronounce it. I'm up there calling the hotline trying to see if I qualify since they're giving away free money. See if I qualify for this suit real quick for the stimulus hit again. It's a trip. Government just giving us money. But you know what? We just thankful just to be here and just live life. I don't think they'll find a cure for that, but they'll find a cure for everything else. We got a new president now, thank God. I voted because Kamala was on the ticket. I'm not going to lie to you. Once he got her, I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and vote. Beforehand, I was like, it's just 2 old men on there. But I voted just like I did in 08. I voted for Obama because he was black. It is what it is. I ain't never seen me on the flyer before. It is what it is. And then this summer was kind of crazy. We was out there marching, tearing up stuff, and white folks calling us names like Marxists. None of us been to Russia before. You got on a Russia hat, but none of us been there before. Why they calling us communists? And that was a trip. And it wasn't a thing about, when George Floyd got killed, they were going off on us, bringing up his past. And I'm like, the law says innocent until proven guilty. So the fact that we are marching for is that he didn't live to have his day in court. Had he lived, we wouldn't have protested out there and brought our cousins out. Same thing. That's how we do. Mama, them, everybody. Right when I thought that we hit it big, when I was watching the protests out in Bankhead when they was at the Gucci store and stuff, I was like, if a booster comes to the barbershop, I'm not asking no questions. I'm telling my son, it's wrong what they doing, but somebody bring that stuff to the barbershop. We not asking questions, just mind your business. Being too nosy get you on the witness stand. And I thought we was really doing something until when Jethro and their cousin showed up to Washington last week protesting that election. They came out with their Confederate flags and everything. They just went up in the Capitol. I was like, man, y'all went way more hood than us. We could never do anything like that. We'd be up there with our ancestors if we even thought about doing something like that. And they up there marching and sitting in the chair and stuff. Dude coming out with his horns on saying that he want to eat organic food. All I want to do is just make it to the house without getting pulled over. It's a trip. But it's a new age that we're living in now. Just trying to stay alive and trying to stay out this twilight zone. I think that's going to be my time. My name is Jazz Tate. Thank y'all so much.
All right. Y'all give it up for Jazz Tate. One more time. All right, y'all. Let's get to a couple of questions. So, what do you do when you say, I love you, and you don't get, I love you too? What do you do when you go and you tell your partner, baby, I love you? And they be like, okay. How do you react? What kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like how? Huh? This is your partner. And so I'm, okay, like you might be the first one to say this. Like maybe this has never been said in your relationship. Yeah. And so you go and say, baby, I love you. And they like, you want something to eat? What do you do? Who got a thought on that? All right. Push it again. Maybe I turned it off. I hear it.
All right. Well, my lady didn't come here tonight, but we have been together for over 4 years, and neither of us even used the word love. Mainly because I feel like the word is a manipulative word, and a lot of people, they use it to manipulate to get some type of validation for what's already happening anyway. I wrote a poem about it, and I don't remember verbatim, but the poem basically was saying, I only love those who I can't make love to. Because I love my children. You understand? I can love her children. Those are words of expression. And as far as my lady, I just love the way she make me feel. So I look at the situation that women don't know how to love anyway. Leave the loving to the man. A woman only love a man how she thinks she should love him, and not love him the way he wants to be loved.
Oh.
Because women haven't found ways to, well, and I put it like this. Most people conduct themselves according to how they think other people want them to conduct themselves. Mm-hmm. So we enter into situations that way, not knowing that we really don't want to be in a situation that way. And that's how we get into situations where we want to get out of them, because the true colors show after you get into the situations. So my thing is, once again, it's a manipulative words. And the word has so many, man, they got agape love. I don't know, it's 6 or 7 different type of love. What is phileo? There's different types of love. So somebody tell you they love you, then you ask them out of those 6, well, you love me agape, phileo, or whatever, you understand?
I think most people don't ask that.
That's what I'm saying.
We
just assume that it is a word of confirmation. It's not descriptive. Most people have a different point of view about what love is to begin with. You see what I'm saying? I believe somebody love you in times when they should be hating you. That's the real love. It's like you do something to somebody and it's like, I would, just leave you completely alone, but I love you so much, we're going to stick this out together. If there's a such thing as love in a relationship.
Okay.
It's like, well, I gave you the money to pay the bills. You understand? Maybe you had to use it to send your child to a field trip. You understand? And you didn't know how to you thought you was going to get it back from somewhere else to go ahead and pay the bills, but you understand? But we're going to love each other through this. You understand? I think it's the strenuous. Love is really shown through the most strenuous aspect of the relationship. And I digress with that.
Okay, let me ask this. Okay, because first of all, let's just say this. Now, and I'm not really sure on the person who asked this question, but to me, it's about being in love. Now, will you agree that there is a difference in being in love and loving someone? Because I can love you, I love you, you're my brother, right? But I am in love with my husband. Now, do you agree to that? Yes. So you're saying that as a woman, we don't even know how to be in love or just love. What do you when you say that we don't even know how to? Like I'm not really sure, because let me take you here real quick. Let me take you here. At the end of the day, and I'm gonna take y'all right here, but at the end of the day, I believe that the Bible says that a man is supposed to love a woman, right? And I mean, I know some of y'all might not know about that, right? So at the end of the day, it never even tells me as a woman that I'm to love him, right? But I believe that as a woman, we have this emotional connection, and so that's what we're gonna do. And I know you're saying that we don't even know how. I think that we know how to. I'm not really sure how to say that a woman doesn't know how to love a man. Go ahead, babe. Go ahead.
Okay, I would like to preface this with saying no man can say what a woman is capable of, because until you have gone through what we've gone through and you've walked the mile in our shoes, you do not know what we're capable of. So I respect your age and your wisdom, but my brother, you ain't never walked a mile in my shoes. You don't know the capacity of my heart. Everything that we do is in love. Everything. So if someone doesn't return the word, but they return the action, love is not a word. Love is an action. And you should not only see that in their actions, in their movements, and what they do, you should feel it. And if you don't feel it, that's another thing. But you need to look within yourself and understand why you believe people are not capable of love. Because that people serve as mirrors to our soul. When you look in another person's eyes, you should see yourself. And if you see that women are not capable of love, and you're speaking on all women, which you do not know, then my brother, the problem lies within yourself.
All right.
You ain't gonna see nothing bunch of darkness. She don't know what she talking. No, I'm just
wait a minute.
no, I'm just
See?
I'm just Hold on, love me. Hold on, love me. Don't judge me.
Hold up now.
Yeah,
Hold up. Words matter.
I was
Words
just
matter.
Yeah.
Words matter.
But light and darkness is the same, so it don't matter. But anyway. No, I agree with her. I agree with what she's saying as far as the love. I think what he was expressing, and the part that I took away from that, is that a lot of women give what they want to give versus what a man is asking for. So they'll say, I love you, and I'm giving you this, but don't give me what you want to give me. If my love language is acts of service, give me the acts of service, because that's the way that I receive it. Don't try to give me gifts and overshadow me with gifts, and that, because then I don't feel like you love me, and then I say that you're not capable of loving me because you so self-centered. Most women are. Most women are self-centered, that they give men and give people what they want to give them and call that love and say, I'm loving you. Give them what they asking for, not what you want to give them.
Okay, so let me just say, this is I need clarification on this, because at the end of the day, most men, y'all don't even know what your love language is. I don't even think y'all really even know what, you know what I'm saying, what it is that you need from us.
Yes, we do. Just like what she said. That's why I say I respect what she said.
Okay.
She said you can't speak for a woman.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all can't speak for a man. We know what we want. We know our love language. Well, y'all just continue to feed us what we want. Y'all think we want sex. You know, and we do want sex, but that's not the only thing. You know what I'm saying? That's not the. So y'all say, well, let me sex him out. Let me do this. And y'all don't know the first thing about catering to a man, because y'all done catered to somebody. And really, y'all just gave that man what you wanted to give them, not what they was asking for.
But it take you 3 years to decide if you don't commit.
Uh-oh.
It don't.
Uh-oh.
See, you took that wrong. No, you didn't hear me, my sister. You took it as saying that it don't take that long if you cater. They didn't hear that. Don't get them in. I said it can take that long. Not that it will take that long. I'm saying give me what I'm asking for, and then that'll show that we love. I said most women. This is what I said. Most. Now you can say it from my own perspective of everything.
Come on.
I'm saying most women. No, I'm. No, I'm self-centered too. So I'm telling them this is what I want, and I'm not gonna be with you. That's why I don't commit, because I'm like, you don't get it. Yeah. Some women don't. I can teach you and tell you all the time, but you so selfish and so caught up in yourself. I'm not saying her. I'm saying women. I'm saying some women. I'm saying listen, y'all all on y'all. You know why? Because y'all are used to, when I say y'all, most people, it's a human behavior that I want to show you that I love you by me doing what I want to do for you. But I need for her to tell me, this is how I want to be loved. And then that's what I get, and vice versa. No, she have to. Communication. And you get to know. I'm saying once you get to know, right? Most women don't. You see what I'm saying? Most women don't even ask what they want. They just, okay, no, this is what I'm saying. Most women would do this. And y'all tell me if I'm wrong. Most women would do this. My mama taught me how to cook this meal. I say, well, I don't care if your mama, I don't care if your dad, I don't care if your dead grandmama taught you. It's too salty for me. If you cooking for me and you trying to please me, cook it how I like it. Most women keep doing the same thing, thinking they.
You got a comment from the internet, man. Judge too heavy. He said you fight the losing battle, D. You say
Well,
okay. Okay.
But let me throw something in real quick though. You know, one thing that you're saying that you're making it seem like this thing is one-sided, and it is not.
It's not.
Because,
I said most.
Okay, no. What I'm saying is you're making it seem like only women don't know this, don't know that. Men don't either.
Oh no, I just hadn't got to that. No, we don't. We way out there.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah,
good.
Yeah,
I'm glad we clear on that.
We don't know how. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, we don't. No, I ain't calling that out yet.
Just say Easter boxing.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's what you're supposed to do. That's the answer.
The Easter boxing, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. First of all, love is a Shakespearean word brought about at a particular time when there was no love for each other. It was a word of a certain, yes. Well, anyways, love is what love does. If someone says or asks me, do I love them? I would tell them not to ask me that. As long as I show you, never mind. Because we can go and we can write down our definition of love, and neither one of us will have the same answer. So our interpretation of what love is way off base. Yet and still we try and use a word to describe a certain feeling for ourselves, not for others. And our selfish selves ask, do you love me like I love you? Because we tend not to love others unless they love us. Nobody in here would go and love anybody if they knew without a shadow of a doubt that they would never love them back. What? You mean to tell me you would love somebody if you knew without a shadow of a doubt they would never love you back? Oh, well, see, this is what I mean about the interpretation of love is so vast until the word dispels into nothingness. It's all in action. Love is what love does. Yet and still we try and use it as a term of endearment, yet and still that it's no definition, a true definition for what it is. So again, it's a manipulative word to pursue, a manipulative word to receive, and what have you. That's my.
All right.
Love is action,
Right.
and that's fine. I believe in action. I believe in words. I believe in both.
Okay.
I think I can show you that I love you because I can show you that I care about you and you lying and talking about you behind your back. I can do all of that just as much as I can tell you I love you.
Right. But let me put it like this. As long as you show me that, I don't give a fuck about what else you do.
All right, y'all.
Yeah.
Let's move on. I
Yeah.
believe that is a very deep question.
It's a deep question.
Yeah, it is.
Let me because she asked me a question.
Okay.
I did make the statement that women don't know how to love a man the way a man wants to be loved. Okay, that was one statement. But what I want to say is, you don't have to love nobody. Just be loved. Be loved within yourself. And what happens is this. When somebody has a certain feeling about you, they only want the attention to add that feeling, to add to the feeling. You can love a movie star on the television. You love a movie star on the television. But you never get that attention from that person. Now, if that person was there, gave you the attention, you just attach that feeling to the attention. We really just want the attention more than we want the love.
All right. There you go.
My thing is, instead of seeking for love, just be lovable. That's all.
Right. Thank you. Give this to him. All right, y'all. Coming to the stage. All right, so what happened was one day, love, L-O-V-E, love, is such a very deep question. So, yeah, like he said, there's so many interpretations. I do believe there is a such thing as being in love, that is not the same as just loving someone. All right. Are we ready? Huh? Okay. Coming to the stage, he hails from the city of Dallas, Texas. Y'all give it up for Ryan J.
How's everyone feeling? So this first song, my name is Ryan J. You can catch me on all social media on Ryan J. Smith 98, which is my Facebook, and you can catch my IG, which is Ryan J _music. And this first song we gonna do is actually a classic remake. I think a lot of y'all know it. It's called Intimate Connection. Goes a little something like this. Yeah. All right. Hey. Check it. Yeah. Oh, baby, yeah. Verse 1. Basking rug, a fireplace. I rub my fingers all over your face. Kiss and hug, a lovely taste. Close your eyes, drift into space. Secrets learned, secrets to keep. With one concern, we have no time for sleep. Emotions overflow, shouldn't be denied. Cling to me for the magic ride. Intimate connection, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, intimate connection, baby. Oh, baby, oh, baby. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hey. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Second verse. Relax, my love. Spread your wings for the flight. We'll take a pleasure cruise all through the night. Intoxicated with so much affection. Spontaneity's the only direction. Put your trust in me, have no fear. Soon that special moment will be here. I'm gonna take you where you've never been before. I'm the key, you be the door. Intimate connection, baby. Oh, baby, oh, baby, intimate connection, baby. Oh, baby, oh, baby. Hey. Oh, break it down for me, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. So this next song I'm about to do is called Fiendin', actually produced by my boy Mr. Charles Reed over there. So the second song goes a little something like this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Girl, step up in my room tonight. We about to get the mood right. 'Cause your body is in the need of attention. So why don't we get in position? Step up into my bedroom. Gonna leave your clothes over by the door. Let's make love before the break of dawn. Girl, let me come inside, 'cause I'm feeling for your love, yeah. Girl, I'm feeling for your love. Got me doing things that I wanna do tonight. You're grinding on me, I'm grinding on you. So girl, let's take our time, 'cause I'm feeling for your love. Got me doing things that I wanna do tonight. Your body's on me, my body's on you, 'cause I'm feeling for your love, yeah. Turn the lights low, it's just you and I alone. The phone interruptions, 'cause tonight is on. Kissing you from your hips down to your toes. I know you like, 'cause I could hear you screaming moan. We can go slow, girl, we don't have to rush. Open up your love and let me dwell in your waterfall. Or dwell in your waterfall, 'cause your body's calling me. Ooh, oh girl. Oh girl, oh baby, you got me doing things that I wanna do tonight. You're grinding on me, I'm grinding on you. So girl, let's take our time tonight, baby. Got me feeling that I wanna do to you tonight. You're grinding on me, and I'm grinding on you. Oh baby, ooh, 'cause I'm feeling for your love. Oh baby, got me doing things that I want. Let's take our time tonight, baby. Your body's on me, my body's on you, 'cause I'm feeling for your love, yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, all right. Y'all give it up for Ryan J. Yeah, yeah. All right. We're going to go ahead and bring up the next artist. All right. Huh? No, I do. But you want a question first? Oh, okay. She want an in-between. All right. So here's the question. Well, Yeah. All right. So, okay. Take that off. I don't want to reverb. All right. So, here's the question. So, you walk in the room, you're at a party. You and your partner go in this room and, you see all the beautiful people. You look over to the left, and there's somebody that you've had sex with. do you at this time tell your partner been with that person? Yes or no? You just gonna say yeah? Because, okay, it's gonna be awkward because he said he don't want no mic. Don't put him on. Who's that? Who got a response? Oh, so what do you do? So you say don't say nothing.
Man.
Oh, okay. True. That's real. Okay. That's real. That's real. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you good if you sitting up playing dominoes with a dude that she done been with, but you good. Long as you don't know, right? Wick. Oh, okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Jazz.
If I can get away with it, I would say something in the car on the way home. I wouldn't say anything at the event if I can get away with it, and I will pray to God that the other person that was there, since we grown, will just keep it grown and sexy and kind of like player and just move it out the way. Now, if it was somebody that my girl knew that I've been with, then at that point, like, hey, so-and-so here. But I'm just going to try to stay out of her way because I'm just going to want the peace on the way home. But truthfully speaking, I'm not going to say nothing until we're riding on the ride home. Then I'll be like, you know what? Cheryl was there. And go, who's Cheryl? Oh, yeah, Cheryl was my ex-girlfriend. That's how I would do it.
All right, on the way home. Show it. No, but to the back, baby, to the back. Pass it to the back. She said, wait a minute, I ain't say nothing.
That's that's gonna be in the back of my head because I'm when I see something like that, I think about the best man when he's. You know, I think about the best man. It's something like that, especially if I feel like I'm finna go there with her. And I see this man out looking at him. It ain't about, man, asking her, man, who's the best or something like that, who's bigger, whatever it may be. But I think about the best man, that acting that he did, man. I might have. Nah. Hey, it's gonna be in the back. I'm gonna tell you like this. I probably won't say nothing, but it's gonna be in the back of my head, and I probably, like you say, on the way
home,
house,
the ride home,
on the way back to the house, I'm gonna ask questions.
Wow.
So, I am.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they have like, intuition or something like that, that real strong intuition. Like, you walk into a place, you with your girl or whoever that person that you with, and they catch you, you try to sneak off, and try to look at somebody else, but in them something tells them like, he or she is looking at that person, check them or something like that. What if you had that kind of intuition?
Then you say, then at that point, do you say something? Do you admit it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think you gotta say something. Don't lie.
Yeah, and yeah, I don't. I mean, for me, and this is why it's important for if a woman was to ask me what's my type, I don't give them all women is my type because that intuition can come from that's that type that you told her about. But for me, anything that defiles my relationship and don't make it better, I would not discuss, I would not bring up, and what have you. I believe in starting with the chalkboard, completely erased. So from hence forward, you know what I'm saying, is where we start. Out of the past, some of the best hoes make the best wives.
Let go.
Okay.
You in time out. You in time out.
She didn't say nothing. She didn't say nothing. I took the play and I said nothing the whole night. But the simple fact that I said, hey, what's going on? You had your antennas up for the rest of the night.
I did. That's right. I'm looking. I said, yeah, I saw you. I saw you.
Now, if I would have kept playing and not said shit, but the mere fact, and I ain't turning around, it wasn't no twinkle in the eye, nothing. I just turned around and said, hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? From that on,
Let me.
I was.
I'm telling
I
you.
said,
Experience.
oh, okay. And I'm not gonna say nothing. I just walked by, and when we got in the car, I say, I saw you looking at her. Did she look the same?
Yeah.
Did she look like she used to look in high school? I sure did.
Right. Let me.
I didn't shake my head because she didn't look the same. I'm not with her. I'm with my wife.
Nah. Let you know.
She didn't see that. When we first saw each other eyes, she didn't even see that part. And I said, when we first saw each other, she didn't even see that shit. My dumb ass turned around and was like, hey, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing? I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I had the experience before. Me and my lady, we go out to dance and things like that. And she, there was a female, she knew her from the workplace. Well, anyway, I had an escapade with Jody, Miss Jody. Yeah, but anyway, they got to drinking and they got to talking, and it comes out that, I slept with the woman. Well, my lady, she come and she asked me, well, why didn't you tell me that you and this woman had something before? I say, well, I didn't tell her. It's not your business. She say, what you mean by that? I say, her business is not your business. I'm not telling my business. I'm telling her business. And she probably don't want you to know her business. I don't tell other people's business. You follow me? So that's what it is. It ain't my business. It was her business that I didn't tell. You understand? So if you ask me about a woman that I slept with, I can point out many, and you can point out just as many. All you gotta do is look at the ones that look like you.
Okay.
You know what? I normally don't agree with Twin too much, but that right there is right. That's kind of. I don't want to share her business.
She's too close.
She too close.
Should no woman be able to come and tell me nothing about my man.
No, hold on. But something, no, what he's saying is something is not even important enough. We trying to move forward. So why disturb what we have going on to even discuss that? But just because she was better than you don't mean that I'm with her. No, I'm just, stop. No, stop.
You about to lose your job.
Stop. I'm just playing. Stop. See, y'all know I just be talking. Y'all know I just be. No, I'm just.
Wow.
I was just, look at her.
OMG.
No, but real talk though. I ain't gonna go there, Chris. But sometime, oh man, but we can't do that. But sometimes she, never mind, man. She gonna walk away. No, but sometimes, you just gotta be honest with her. You know, it ain't no use to going into all that all the time, man. We don't need to disturb the peace because you got all these questions now. Just like what Johnny said, y'all could have went home in peace. He opened up his big mouth. You see what I'm saying? And so now it disturbed the peace. You don't even have to go into all that. Amen.
All right. Go ahead, baby. Huh? It wasn't? I didn't. That was in my mind. Yeah. All right. Okay, so y'all, here we go. Coming to the stage. This lady hails from the city of Baltimore. All right. And she is a bad mamma jamma. Y'all give it up for Lady Ray.
But bullshit is bullshit. How y'all doing? Awesome. My name is Lady Ray. Before I do anything, I need energy. So let me feel where y'all at real quick. Make some noise. Make some noise. All right. Y'all all right. Y'all all right. All right. So I was just here 2 weeks ago. And I seen some familiar faces and some pain in the asses that I'm gonna ignore. These twins over here. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all make it. Y'all be with the shit. But regardless of what anyone says, love is everything. And the most important love that you can experience is self-love. I don't love women. I don't love men. But I didn't know love until I loved me. All right? So y'all ready? I laid eyes on a unicorn. Hidden in plain sight, invisible to the naked eye, yet iridescently blinding to my third. Her light shined so brightly she illuminated my entire existence. In her eyes, I escaped into a spiritual convalescence, comatose by her sheer essence. I laid eyes upon a unicorn. Her eyes upon mine, she enveloped me as I lost all air supply. She resuscitated me with her breath of life. And just like that, I was reborn anew. Baptized in her ocean, I emerged clairvoyant and visionary. I saw my entire existence as her faithful concubine. I made love to a unicorn. Her touch singed my melanated skin as this growing passion within grew to heights that could only be extinguished by the waterfalls falling from within. Lips to lips, skin to skin, breast to breast. And click to click brought waves from this great monsoon swimming in depths greater than Poseidon's breath. I fell in love with a unicorn. As I invited her into my caves of love, she explored my thunder down under and made my inner kitty roar. We made magic. As I looked at her through tear-filled eyes, she cried. I've never been one for spelunking, but I want to explore the depths of your soul and unlock the doors you never knew were closed. I want to know the insides of your walls and leave my mark like hieroglyphics. So whomever tries to know you after me will need Horus's eye to see the beauty and goddess within. For you have crippled me with this saphic diathesis. As your juices flow through me intravenously, I lose all sight of reality. Your essence lingers on me like the dewdrops of dawn, but my love, I was never the unicorn you spotted across the pond, as I'm purely your reflection. Y'all ain't have to stop the energy. Where y'all at? Y'all went dead? Shit. Looking for a unicorn. All right, so this next piece, I know y'all gonna get real perverted, but this is not a perverted piece, so just listen with an open heart instead of, never mind, whatever, you're gonna do what you're gonna do. Can you I should have warned y'all, my bad. Can I restart now? This is called Touch Me. Can you touch me on the inside parts? Your sexual penetration is not the solution to this equation. Without hesitation, I need liberation from this abyss of nothingness. A simple kiss will not be refused, but it just won't suffice. It can't quiet my burning desire. Can you touch me on the inside parts that ache deep behind my heart where faded butterflies go to die? This soul has carried death in its womb by which is now consumed. Can you touch me on the inside parts? I need to feel something real. I'm giving gratitude for the presence of pain, for it's the absence of death, yet I feel no pain, no joy in the game. Emptiness grows the more I try to feed it, and my soul is ravenous. So again, I ask, can you touch me on the inside parts? I'm filling my bed with beautiful faces, yet in my heart lies empty spaces, completely void of emotional intimacy, because nothing feels real. So many hands ready and eager to touch, but no one willing or capable to hold. Can you touch me on the inside parts? I am an ocean of unlimited depth. From my tide you running high, but my hidden treasures lie deep on my ocean's floor. Yet you're wading in the water, sticking your foot in, gauging my temperature. Go a little deeper. See my mystical creature drown in my deep dark depth to be reborn in my light. Can you touch me on the inside parts? I have danced with the devil. I took the lead and made him follow. I have slayed Goliath and rescued myself from the belly of the beast. I don't need your pity or your sorrow. I simply need to know, can you touch me on the inside parts? Let me remove my armor and be naked in your presence. Let me set aside my crown for just a moment. Massage my roots, deep condition my soul, hot oil treat my aura, and penetrate my existence. Make my soul climax and touch me on the inside parts. Y'all ain't shit sitting here mouthing the words as I'm saying it and shit. Okay. All right, how long I got? Can I do 2 more pieces? Y'all want 1 more or 2 more? 2? Anybody else? 2? 2? Okay. So this next piece is actually a duet, but I have a solo version of it. Y'all ready? I'm gonna need y'all to get ready. And this is called Inner Thoughts, and since we have a mixed crowd today, I'm gonna do this for my ladies who love the ladies. She says her nerves are bad because whenever she comes around me, her lips quiver, both set. Her body starts to trembling, legs start to shivering, and puddles start forming. That ain't bad nerves. That's her body reacting to my ether, and every time I look at her, I just want to be beneath her. She's got my clit hard as a rock fish. She says she's stingray, but I swim away. She's a jellyfish, and I don't live in the sea anemone. I'm swimming with sharks and all my enemies, but when her waters fall, I'm swimming deep, deep into her current. And the way our rivers flow has transported us to our own private island. Our rivers become oceans as we're breaststroking, boat rocking, bodies floating, Poseidon providing private caves for us to hide in. This lovemaking could power his trident. But I hope she holds on, because within her walls I'm going strong and leaving my mark like hieroglyphics. X marks the spot, and tonight I'm gonna hit this. She keeps asking me about my dreams and aspirations, but for some reason, all I've got is tingling sensations like hands around necks and erotic asphyxiation, like hands spreading cheeks, then going deep inside of me. But you see, I collect dream catchers because I like turning my dreams into reality. But for right now, the only reality that I can foresee is for me to place my clit right on top of hers so that I come deep inside her pussy. And she feels like she's carrying my seed and impregnated with the idea of she and me for an eternity. Big dick energy. Yeah, that's me. But where else would she rather be? I can show her all the wonders of the sea. And wherever she looks, she'll find me, and she won't need no visa because I'm everywhere she wants to be. I just want to take her out on a midnight rendezvous and lay her out on a picnic table. Then I'll consume her for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Then I'll drape the stars around her waist and make her my constellation. So as she starts to run from this tongue, the only place she can hide is Saturn's rings. But as I bring her back down on this Jupiter love and her pussy's been swelling from all my love, then I'm going to introduce her to the Big Bang Theory. And we will give birth to the universe. I mean, what can I say? I did warn her that I'm astronomically enlightening. All right. I'm gonna do this last one. It's a repeat. I did it a couple weeks ago, but as annoying as y'all are, I love my brothers. I do. It's hard at times. It's hard. But ladies, we all know when you find the right one, it's the right one, right? Miss Christie. Okay. So this one's for my brothers, not y'all bullshit ass motherfuckers, the real ones. My king, my temple has long awaited you. You're the best love I never ever knew. Like the taste in my mouth, I was craving you and I didn't have a clue. Your touch became the ember to my flame and you eliminated my pain. Melanated sweet nectar we left as an offering of sacrifice upon a sacred altar. We consummated our love in front of the gods. We shattered the glass of generational curses doing a wicked excursion. You look deep into my eyes to unlock the truths that I hide. You look deep inside to find where my black girl magic resides. Sweet lips traced inside my thighs, so my sweet lips met your nature's rise. We call upon Oshun, the goddess of sweet rivers and lakes, and she blessed the sweet rivers below my waist in which you baptized your face. Moses had nothing on how you parted my sea, for you entered me with divinity and purpose. Because in one strong stride, I saw a God in me. Your Reuben drums sound as you make me come. Our bodies shake and the earth quakes, and I don't need brinks to sound the alarm. Because I find safety in your arms. And I do mean an ancient type of security, like buried deep beneath the belly of the Sphinx. You are the sacred blackness that ancient Kemet was founded upon. My Pharaoh, your greatness gave King Tut reason to fear your strut. The ancient evils of the world hide and take cover when you open your eyes, because your aura fuels the ethereal eternal light. As you are truly a knight in shining armor, casting out darkness and rising to bring about the dawn of the new day. So I never wish you good morning. It's always grand risings, my king. For you are that very light of the new day. My Horus, you are the ruler of my skies, and just like Ra, you are the sun in my eye. You are the Adonis to my Aphrodite. Your Aphrodonus is my aphrodisiac. Namaste, for I see the divine in you. But my king, you're so majestic, I just want to feel your divine in me. And it ain't just sexual. We'll be fully clothed, but spiritually connected, divinely intrepid, exploring the depths of our spiritual nexus. Meticulously calculated steps of purpose to the world. You are divinely driven and covered in purpose. And there's something about your soul that's just so perfect. Or you remind me of no one. And that's so damn perfect. Your steady hand has brought me to my destination. Submission. And my king, you're so damn worth it.
All right, all right. Y'all give it up for Lady Ray. Yes, 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 yes. All right. So, yeah, that is our February 9th edition of Tuesday Night Live, Wine and Wicks. Thank y'all so much. We appreciate all of our artists tonight. Lady Ray, Jazz Tate, and Ryan J. Y'all give them all a hand. They blazed the stage for us. All right. All right. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a good one. Drive carefully.